welcome back to KAMMA. My name's Khalil Deal,
Mandio.
and we are KAMMA. We are about to talk about the final predictions for UFC 302, Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier. Can't wait to get into it. This is after we just saw the weigh-ins face-offs, man. It really looks amazing here. We're going to start it off with the first fight of the prelims, Andre Lima versus Mitch Raposo. Who you got here, Andio?
Yeah, so my pick's gonna stay the same with Lima. He did miss weight by 4 pounds, so they made this weight a catch weight, and he's gonna lose 30% of his purse. So I really don't think it's gonna have much an effect. He's obviously gonna be bigger though, and I think it's gonna be a close-ish fight. Probably gonna go to decision. If not, I think Lima's gonna get the knockout late. But I'm sticking with my initial pick, Andre Lima here.
All right, and how do you have him winning?
Yeah, it's going to be a knockout late or decision.
All right, perfect, man. Yeah, my pick also, we are in agreement here. My pick stays the same. I got Andre Lima to win as well in this one by KO or decision. I mean, Andre Lima, he's so hyped, man. This guy is so hyped. He was screaming on the scales. As soon as he got on the scale, he was screaming and yelling, and like he looks super hyped. He's also in amazing shape. He's ripped. He's muscular. He was bouncing up and down, like ready to go. And he got into Mitch Raposo's face, and he was like saying something intimidating. And he looks like he's ready to destroy this guy, man. Also, he's taller than Raposo a little bit, and he's a little thicker. I really feel much more confident now that after seeing the face-offs, man, that Lima is going to win this one. I just like his size. I like the way he looks in the face-offs here, and like we discussed in the early predictions, man, I think he's going to be the better fighter here. Mitch Raposo coming off of short notice. Andre Lima's been training for a while for this. I think he's ready to go. He's excited. I think he's going to come out there and he's going to get the win here over Mitch Raposo, man. So pick stays the same. We are in agreement. Andre Lima by KO or decision. All right, moving on to the next fight in the prelims. We got here. Look at this here. We got
Yeah. The reason the pick is like this is because that's what's going to be happening this whole fight. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to get a win here for Jocelyn Edwards.
Jocelyn Edwards against Eileen Perez here. Look, my pick stays the same. I got Eileen Perez. Now, Jocelyn Edwards looks in good shape, okay? We can't really tell by this pick because our boy Andy O here wanted to focus the pick on Jocelyn Edwards punching or grazing Eileen Perez in the chin there. Obviously, Andy O is going for Jocelyn Perez, so I see why you took this pick there, bro. But yeah, she looks in great shape. If you see her full body, she's in really good shape. She's taller than Perez. She looks bigger and more muscular. Again, she put her hand in Perez's face and almost looked like she hit her, but she slightly grazed the chin of Perez. But Dana White had to break it up. And as Dana White broke it up, you saw the hand just like barely graze the chin there. I think she's going to pay for that, man. Eileen Perez is going to be super pissed off about that shit. And I think she's going to fucking make her pay for that shit, man. Perez is in good shape as well. She's got a very nice booty when she was doing that twerking there on the stage.
It wasn't even a good twerk because she's losing it, man. She had better twerks. I didn't even like her twerk this time. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
well, I mean, yeah, she tried to do a little bit of twerking there. She was talking some trish to Jocelyn, and I like that she was talking trash to her because that shows that it shows confidence. It shows that she's not scared of Jocelyn. And again, man, I think she's going to win this fight. I think it's going to go to a decision. I got Eileen Perez winning by decision in this one, and I think she's just going to be the better fighter with the grappling. I think she's going to take Jocelyn Edwards down, keep her on the ground, get some good ground and pound going there, and I think she's going to have the advantage here with the wrestling and grappling over Jocelyn Edwards. So my pick is Eileen Perez. we are in disagreement in this one. Who you got here? Obviously, I think it's Jocelyn Edwards.
Yeah, I'm still with Jocelyn Edwards, especially for betting purposes. It's not even a question. But as for the fight itself, I think she's been working hard on her takedown defense. Let's hope she's been working hard at getting up and stuff like that too. I think her length is going to play a little bit of a role here. Aileen Perez may get a little overexcited and gas herself out. As well, Jocelyn Edwards has more like surprising strikes from time to time. So maybe one of those will connect, do some damage. And ultimately, I see Jocelyn Edwards get the decision win here.
All right. Disagreement on this one.
Now, next we got Mickey Gall against Basil Hafez. And look at the juice on Basil Hafez here, right?
Yeah, look, Basil Hafez, again, this picture doesn't show it all. If you see a closer pic of this guy, man, Basil Hafez is in incredible shape. This guy is super built. He's muscular. He's ripped. He looks very, very strong. He looks serious. He's actually bigger and thicker in body size than Mickey Gall. Mickey Gall actually looks a little bit weak, man. I don't know if you guys saw, but when he tried to throw his shirt into the crowd, he couldn't even make it to the crowd.
I noticed that. I was thinking if I was in the crowd, I would have tossed that shirt right back. So
the shirt like literally landed like practically in front of him there. He couldn't even reach the crowd. Like he looks so weak and lanky and skinny. I mean, he's ripped, but he's much skinnier and not as muscular as Hafez, man. He is taller than Hafez, as you can see here, but I think Hafez is going to be able to take him down with his skinny legs and his skinny frame. I think he's going to be, and being the more bigger and powerful fighter, I think Hafez is going to be able to take him down, Mickey Gall, and get some ground and pound there. Maybe even latch in a submission. Hafez is just in phenomenal shape there, man. I got Basil Hafez winning by sub or decision in this one.
Yeah, I got Basil Hafez. Maybe by sub or decision myself. My only worry with him, as is my worry with these, juiced up, muscle bound guys with just too much muscle, is that, you worry about them gassing out. But I really don't think Mickey Gall is going to win this fight. I think he should be released from the UFC, and don't have much to say about him. So pick his Hafez for sure here.
All right, we are in agreement with that one then. All right, moving on up the card. Next fight, we got Philip Rowe versus Jake Matthews here.
Okay, well, this one here, man. I have Jake Matthews still. I just don't have any confidence in Philip Rowe. He has to have an impressive performance before I have any faith in him. He's sort of a win-loss kind of guy here, so I feel that Matthews is going to be on point this fight. And if we get the best Matthews here, I think he's going to work his way around the length of Philip Rowe and probably just win a decision.
Okay. My pick stays the same, man. I got my man Philip Rowe here in this one. Jake Matthews is in good shape. I mean, he looks okay. He's in good shape. But Philip Rowe, man, he's so much bigger and more muscular and ripped, as you can see here in this photo.
To tell you the truth, I thought he would be taller, even Philip Rowe.
He is taller.
Taller than Jake Matthews, and it's not by that much.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like that much, but don't forget, Jake Matthews is wearing some fucking running shoes there, and those shoes, I don't. They kind of look like it gave him some height there, but it's 6'3" to 5'11". I mean, it's not a massive height advantage. We're talking about 4 inches, a 4-inch height advantage there. So it's not a massive height advantage, but still, nonetheless, it is a height advantage. What the main thing was that I was talking about was the reach advantage that Philip Rowe is going to have over Jake Matthews, which is an astronomical 8.5-inch reach advantage, is where I see the fight changing because of that. Look at those long arms of Philip Rowe. He's going to stay at a distance, pretty much like this distance here, or maybe a little bit further back, and just jab the fuck out of Jake Matthews with those straight punches. Now, again, I said Jake Matthews is in good shape, but Philip Rowe is much bigger. He's much more muscular and ripped, you can see. He's so much taller than Matthews. He's towering over him there in this picture. And he looks serious and ready to go, man. I really think Philip Rowe looks good here. I think this is the fight for him to win, man. I got Philip Rowe winning this fight by KO or submission. And the reason why I'm saying KO or submission is because Philip Rowe, all of his fights have been finishes. He's got 10 wins in the UFC, and in those 10 wins, I believe he's got. Let me see here. Yeah, 6 knockouts and 4 submissions. So he's a finisher, man. He's gonna go out there and crack hard, and he's gonna try to take out Jake Matthews, man. So I got him winning by KO sub in this one. So we are in disagreement again in this one here. So you got Jake Matthews, I got Philip Rowe. Let's move on up the card here. Next fight. All right, we got Grant Dawson versus Joe Selecki. My pick stays the same. I got Grant Dawson to win this one. I mean, Joe Selecki looks like he's in decent shape, but Grant Dawson is just a little bit bigger, and he's more muscular and ripped. He's a bit taller also than Joe Selecki. He doesn't really show in this pick, but he's a little bit taller. And he's very serious, man. He looks like he's ready for this fight. I still think that it's going to be a good fight. Two grapplers. This fight, if it stays on the feet, it's Grant Dawson all the way. The much better striker. Joe Selecki, he hits like he hits super soft. Like his punches don't hurt you, and he's only good basically on the ground. Selecki, if he's able to get a submission or get some ground control. But Grant Dawson, with the skills he has on the ground, I don't think Selecki has a chance. My pick is Grant Dawson, stays the same. I got Grant Dawson winning by, I don't know. Actually, I got him at the money line because there's too many different ways for Grant Dawson to win. If we look at his record, this guy is so well-rounded, man. He has 4 knockouts, 13 submissions, and 3 decisions. So, maybe the submission is a good one there, but I think I just have a money line because he could get a knockout. He could win a decision as well. And it's going to be hard for him to sub Joe Selecki, who's also a submission guy. So I just got the money line. I got him winning straight. What about you?
Yeah, I got Grant Dawson here myself. I think he's going to be too much with that pressure. I think he will try to get it down on the ground. I think he's going to be looking for that neck the whole time. And I feel a submission is live actually for Grant Dawson here. The first time Selecki would be submitted. But it wouldn't be from, anything too super fancy. It would just be Selecki's going to get real tired, fishing for those subs with all that pressure from Dawson. But I don't think this fight will be a short one, right? Like, I don't think Selecki's going to get slammed on his head right away. I don't think Dawson's going to get flatlined right away. So I think this is going to go later, and the result will be, yeah, let's go with late sub, 3rd round by Dawson, but, possibly a knockout as well because, the opportunity may present itself. So yeah, pick is still Dawson.
All right, we're in agreement with this one here, Grant Dawson. All right, moving on up the card here now to Jailton Almeida versus Alexander Romanov.
Yeah, okay. So here, I'm going to be going with Jailton Almeida. As you can see in the pick here, we were all interested if Romanov would wind up being a little in shape, show some abs, or revert back to his sumo form. And I think it's obvious where we're at with Romanov. So, yeah, the pick is going to be Jailton Almeida. I see a late 1st round finish, maybe early 2nd round finish, and probably by sub.
All right, man. My pick stays the same as well. I'm in total agreement here. I got Jailton Almeida to win this fight. Oh my God, Romanov is a fat fucking slob. Now, this picture is this picture is actually doing him justice with the side view. If you see the front view, oh my God. He is a fat fucking slob. He's got tits and a dad bod.
I didn't want to show the front view.
Yeah, thank you for sparing us, Andy O, from seeing his fat, slobby body. He's got a big, flabby stomach. He looks like he didn't even train hard for this fight. He's got the dad bod going. He's got tits. He looks like he rolled off the couch, man, after eating a bag of chips and drinking soda pop. they said he weighed in at 265. It's more like 365. I mean, this is ridiculous. The guy is fucking terrible shape, absolutely horrible. Jilton Almeida isn't even comparable to Romanov. He's not even in the same league. Jilton Almeida is on a totally different level. He's in way better shape, an absolute physical specimen. Like I said in this picture, we can't see it as well, but his muscles has muscles. He's ripped. He's muscular. He looks stronger than Romanov. I think he's going to destroy Romanov. Okay, I think that if he takes Romanov down, it's absolutely game over, folks. But he's a good sport, though, man. You see that he actually posed for a pic with his slob. So you got to say he's a good sport, Jilton Almeida, that actually posed for a pic with his slob. There's no way Romanov's winning this one. If he wins, it's because he suffocated Jilton Almeida on the ground
right away. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like first round though, right away. If not, there's no chance.
Exactly, man. So Jilton Almeida is the pick. I have Jilton Almeida winning this one by KO or submission for sure here. A ground and pound, or he's going to get him on the ground and latch up a submission, whether it's a rear naked choke or an arm triangle. All right. Now, moving on up the card to the main event of the prelims here. We have Roman Kopylov against Cesar Almeida. My pick stays the same, man. I'm sticking with the underdog Roman Kopylov to get the win here. Kopylov looks the same like he always does. Okay, he's in good shape. He's ripped. He's in good shape. Caesar looks okay. He doesn't look that bad. He's in decent shape. Kopylov is slightly taller, and of course he's a little bit more ripped than Cesar Almeida. And I think Kopylov, the game plan is going to be the same, man. Keep this fight on the feet, hit him with some serious jabs to the body, hit him with some hard strikes, some hard punches, some kicks, and hopefully defend the takedowns from Cesar Almeida. If he defends the takedowns, keeps his fight on the feet, I think he's going to win. And if he can get some takedowns of his own and actually use a little bit of wrestling, that would be awesome because he does have some wrestling in his back pocket. And it would be nice to see him use it. But yeah, Kopylov is the pick here. Stays the same. I got him winning by KO or decision.
Yeah, if Kopylov decides to employ some kind of offensive wrestling or something just to get some ground game going, I think it increases his chances even more. However, I love him on the feet. He's very patient at the beginning of the fight, but then he kind of likes, he sees his spots and he gets more aggressive later on. Love his body kicks. As I said before, I expect a body kick finish or body kick to ground and pound finish. I'm surprised he's a dog in this fight. He's still a dog. Loving it. I think, what do you like to say? Fraud check for Almeida here?
Yeah.
If that's the case, that's what it's going to be. He's only 5-0 though, but
no, it's still a fraud check because he's an undefeated guy coming into the UFC with some hype. So,
well, he already had his first fight, right? Though, didn't he? He was already.
Yeah, I think you're right. He did fight in the UFC.
Yeah,
once
he's
before,
won.
right?
Beat some bum.
Oh yeah. He beat Dylan Budka. Yeah.
Who apparently had a
Almost
wrestling.
consider like a guy.
Yeah, this Budka had a wrestling background and everything, and got to him, but then didn't really know how to take him down. And Almeida was capable of standing up against the fence. Yeah, Kopilov's the pick all the way for me. I'm pretty confident in this one.
All right, so we pretty much stayed the same as in the early predictions. We disagreed on 2 fights in this one. We disagreed on Jocelyn Edwards and Eileen Perez. I have Eileen Perez, you have Jocelyn Edwards, and we disagreed on Philip Rowe and Jake Matthews. You have Jake Matthews, I got Philip Rowe. So it's going to be an awesome fight. Can't wait to watch this event. So this is it for the final predictions for the prelims. Catch us on the next show here coming up in a bit for the final predictions for the main card.
Like and subscribe.
Peace out, folks. See you at the next show for the main card final predictions.